The Brave Waddle, a tale of growing up and adventure on the icy shores of Antarctica, where the sea sparkled like diamonds and the wind sang through towering icebergs. A family of penguins called a cozy snow-covered nest their home. Among them were four fluffy chicks: Pip, the oldest and boldest; Pebble, who loved collecting shiny stones; Penny, curious and clever; and Puck, the smallest but most energetic of them all. The siblings spent their early days huddled together for warmth, waddling clumsily across the snow and peeping at the world with wide, curious eyes. "When can we swim?" Puck would chirp every day, his excitement barely contained. "Soon," their mother would say with a smile. "But first, you must grow strong and learn the ways of the ice." As the weeks passed, the siblings grew bigger and braver. Pip led the way in learning to waddle faster, his tiny flippers flapping for balance. Pebble built a collection of colorful stones, proudly displaying them near the nest. Penny explored nearby crevices, discovering tiny fish frozen in the ice. And Puck raced everywhere, always eager to discover the next exciting thing. One morning, their father returned from the sea with exciting news. "Today is the day," he announced. "It's time for your first swim." The chicks peeped in excitement, though a hint of nervousness flickered in their eyes. Swimming meant leaving the safety of the ice and venturing into the vast, glittering sea. "What if it's too cold?"
Penny asked.
"What if I sink?" Puck added. Their mother nuzzled them gently. "The water will be cold, but you are penguins, made for the sea. Trust your instincts, and you will float." The family waddled to the edge of the icy shore, where the ocean stretched out endlessly. Other penguin families were gathered there, cheering their chicks as they took their first splash. Pip stepped forward confidently, his eyes shining.
"I'll go first," he said.
With a small hop, Pip dove into the water. For a moment, he disappeared beneath the waves, and the siblings held their breath. Then, Pip's head popped up, and he chirped joyfully. "It's amazing! Come on!" Encouraged by Pip, Pebble followed, then Penny, and finally Puck, who leapt in with a loud splash. The water was cold but refreshing, and the chicks discovered they could glide effortlessly, their flippers propelling them through the waves. "This is incredible!" Penny exclaimed, diving beneath the surface and watching bubbles rise around her. "Look at me," Puck called, spinning in a circle. "I'm a sea explorer." The chicks swam together, their confidence growing with each stroke. But their adventure had only just begun. As they explored the ocean, the siblings discovered a small, glittering iceberg with a hollow chamber inside. "Let's go in," Puck suggested, his curiosity leading the way. Inside, the walls sparkled like crystal, reflecting the sunlight in dazzling patterns. "This is like one of your shiny stones, Pebble," Pip said, his voice echoing. Suddenly, a gentle hum filled the chamber. Turning, the siblings found themselves face to face with a large, graceful seal. "Who are you?" Pip asked cautiously. "I'm Sela," the seal said with a warm smile. "Don't worry, little ones. I'm a friend of penguins." "What brings you here?" "It's our first swim," Pebble explained proudly. "We're exploring." Sela chuckled. "Well, brave explorers, be careful. The ocean is full of wonders, but it's also full of challenges. If you ever need help, call for me." The siblings thanked Sela and continued their journey, their spirits high. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of pink and orange, the penguin siblings encountered their first challenge. A strong current swept through the water, pulling them toward a cluster of jagged icebergs. "Swim harder," Pip called, his voice steady despite the rising waves. The siblings paddled with all their might, but the current was too strong for Puck. "I can't do it," he cried, his small flippers struggling against the force. Pebble and Penny quickly swam to Puck's side, forming a barrier to shield him from the current. Pip led the way, guiding them toward a calmer path. With teamwork and determination, the siblings finally reached a safe, quiet cove. "We did it!" Puck cheered, his fear replaced with pride. "We did it together," Pebble said, nudging him. As night fell, the siblings returned to the shore, where their parents were waiting. "How was your first swim?" their father asked, his eyes twinkling with pride. "It was amazing," Pip said. "We saw an iceberg, met a seal, and even beat a strong current." Their mother nuzzled each of them. "You've all grown so much. I'm proud of you." Huddled together under the starry sky, the siblings whispered about their adventures and dreamed of the next day's discoveries. They knew the ocean held countless mysteries, but as long as they faced them together, there was nothing they couldn't overcome. From that day on, the four penguin siblings became known as the brave Waddle, their story inspiring young penguins across the icy shores of Antarctica to embrace their first swim with courage and excitement. Vocabulary words: waddle, to walk with short steps, swaying from side to side. Example: the penguin siblings waddled toward the icy shore. Nest, a place where animals live and take care of their young. Example: the chicks huddled together in their snow-covered nest. Flippers, the flat limbs of penguins used for swimming. Example: the chicks used their flippers to glide through the water. Current, the flow of water in a particular direction. Example: the strong current pulled them toward the icebergs. Glide, to move smoothly and effortlessly. Example: the penguins glided through the sparkling sea. Chamber, a room or enclosed space. Example: the iceberg had a hollow chamber that sparkled like crystal. Explorer, someone who travels to discover new places. Example: Puck called himself a sea explorer. Teamwork, working together to achieve a goal. Example: the siblings used teamwork to escape the current. Adventure, an exciting journey or experience. Example: their first swim turned into a thrilling adventure. Determination, the act of never giving up. Example: with determination, the siblings reached a safe cove.